So I was about to turn into bed, but someone asked me to look at this particular video with the honeypot girl and Shayla because apparently they were saying that Shayla was asking some questions about, the same cheating episode with Wayne. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Neutral like you on every topic.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay. Let me ask you. So, if you caught Wayne out to lunch with a woman, would that be considered cheating?
Girl, I would be pissed.
Think of all the women Wayne know, though. All the businesses he's invested in. Is that really a big deal? Maybe this new lifestyle that we're in is different from the old one.
Okay, it's a very, very good question because it's a good question for the honeypot girl. If you saw him out to lunch, would you consider that to be cheating? You know what I mean? Because you're just going to lunch. See, it'd be tough for me to sit down and think that because I'm seeing, I don't know, my girlfriend out at lunch, you know what I mean? Maybe she was having lunch for some whatever. I would have asked questions first before I just automatically assume. I'm not sure do you automatically assume something is cheating without even having any evidence at all? Now, I'm not saying it must be naive, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it must be naive. But if you are with someone who is a business person and is liable to have a business meeting, I'm just asking, could it be? Could it be that they was having a business meeting? No, I'm not saying that's what Iman was doing or wasn't doing. We don't know. But I'm just saying, hey, would you consider that cheating?
Okay, Shayla. If you believe it's a business meeting, then it don't matter what I think. How about that?
So you would leave Wayne for cheating on you?
Yes.
Very, very strong of you. You would let $30,000 a month go?
Okay, look. First of all,
no, that's a real question. It's not about
a real
him.
question, but
So just say yes, but don't start. The moment the honeypot girl starts to hold, well, okay, let me check on. No, it's not a strong yes. In other words, it's about a pieces into it.
I was with Wayne
But
before he gave me that money.
$30,000 a month. So
and he insisted, yeah. I didn't get with him for the money. He decided to give it to me. I don't put a question mark where God put a period. And so that's how that happened. But
and
I was living a whole life before it.
Yeah, you're living a struggling life, honeypot girl. Let's not. Your car was breaking down. Friends, am I saying anything wrong? Your car was breaking down, Damien was basically helping you every now and again to do whatever you need to do. So don't make it look as though like, you're not enjoying the monies that you're getting now, or the clothes you're getting now, or the different circles you're going into now. I'm not saying the money is the end all be all. Don't get me wrong. But don't make it look as though like, okay, hey, it's just $30,000. What's $30,000? Don't make it look like that.
As your friend, if I ever saw Wayne doing something wrong, would you expect me to tell you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That's interesting. The question is this. If Shayla saw Wayne doing something wrong, would she actually tell the honeypot girl? That is a good question. If Shayla saw the honeypot girl doing something wrong, would she actually saw Wayne doing something wrong, would she actually tell the honeypot girl? That's a good question. I want to hear y'all answers to that.
Absolutely. Shayla, I've been cheated on before, multiple times, honestly. And I stayed way longer than I should have. And
so cheating is a deal breaker for you?
Mm-hmm. It is. Because I didn't think about stuff like that before. And then when it happened to me, now it's kind of made me insecure in a way. I know that, a man could do that to you. So yeah, it's a deal breaker for me. How about you?
I'm just trying to ball and live.
So you wouldn't care?
I do care, and Iman is not cheating on me. He wasn't cheating on me, but that was sketch.
That's that delusion right there. So, but what I'm hearing from Shayla is that she probably would not care. In other words, I think Charmaine has been saying this, that even if she catches Delicia, them don't think she's going to leave Iman. And Charmaine, I think you're right. I think y'all are onto something as far as it is concerned. It doesn't look like Shayla's going to leave regardless of what. In other words, what I think would have to happen is that Iman would have to leave Shayla, meaning he'd have to move to somewhere else and she doesn't know where he is. That's what I'm getting from it.
Let business meeting.
Business meeting.
So I was trying to hear exactly where they were going with it. So basically she went to the honeypot girl as a voice of reason to say exactly what should or shouldn't happen. I don't know though. I'm looking at Shayla and I don't know if Shayla is going to just like, if Wayne is doing something, I don't know if Shayla is going to, want to, I guess, talk on Wayne. Why? Because I feel like Shayla is opportunistic and she wants to make sure that Wayne is always in her good graces. So I don't feel like that's something that's a line she wants to cross. That's me saying that personally. I could be wrong. I want to hear from y'all as far as y'all is concerned. I also want to hear exactly what you think about what the honeypot girl is saying. Because honeypot is saying if Wayne cheating or she see Wayne cheating, she would leave. Now, I do remember, in fact, hold on. Let's work this out. Shayla saw Iman on a date, right? No touching, no whatever it is. And Shayla didn't leave. The honeypot girl caught Wayne and Piari snuggled up together. And she's still here. Which means she may have just lied based on what she's saying. Because see how she giving Shayla the whatever it is. But I'm remembering now her encounter. And I remember her Wayne saying, well, hey, do your thing. Hey, who you think you're talking to? I pay 30 grand a month. So if you want to leave, you can just leave. So I want to know if I'm incorrect. Give me y'all's take. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe.